You've been playing Arena Breakout Infinite, you get nothing done, you're poor and you suck. Here is 10 tips to hopefully suck a little bit less. There is also an important bonus tip at the end of the video. Tip number 1, sound. The sound in this game is key. It's like a free minimap. You can get a lot just by listening in. But first things first. These two icons signify a buff and debuff to your hearing respectively. If there is nothing there, your hearing is nominal. Every action in this game emits a distinct sound, from the simple act of gunfire to the searching of a container. Also, walking on every surface is different. Learn these sounds, master them, and hopefully survive. Tip number 2. There is no right way to play. This is an extraction shooter. All that matters is you, your gear, your timer, and the extraction point. It is completely up to you when to extract and where to extract. Remember that. Do not go for greed when you're broke. Tip number 3. Use Covert Ops. Every 15 minutes you have the ability to participate in what's called Covert Ops. It throws you into a match as one of the NPCs. Sometimes it's an old match, sometimes it's a new match. Remember, something as simple as a Mosin and a good shotgun can net you somewhere in the region of 50k. That's free loot. If you're broke, do not skip out on that. On the off chance you kill a player, well, Christmas came early. Tip number 4. Don't be afraid to farm. Knife running and going in with just a pistol are perfectly valid ways to play the game, even though the game will scream at you. If you do this on the cheap, it's gonna cost you a couple grand and you might even come out with someone else's gear. It's a low risk, potentially high reward gameplay. Use it. Tip number 5. Use decent ammo. You can penetrate armor of any given level with ammo of the same level. If the armor is one level higher, you have a small chance to penetrate. Anything beyond that, it's your funeral. You can try using dum-dums and going for the legs. That is also a valid strategy. Or simply use rip slugs. Tip number 6. Be mindful of bots. They will hurt you. This is a PvP-VE game, which means you have to be mindful not only of other players, but also of NPCs. Tip number 7. Use bots as a source of intel. Bot behavior is predictable. They will shoot whatever they can see. If the Mosin trooper is firing and you haven't lost an ear, look around, because you just found an enemy team. Pay close attention to the clip. I've completely ignored the bot, and I've noticed he's looking at something. That's a strange looking bush. First time I've seen a bush with a rifle. What the hell was that? No clue. Well, anyway, moving on swiftly. This engagement was a foregone conclusion, just because I paid attention to where the bot is shooting at. Do the same. Tip number 8. Take it slow. You've got half an hour. There is no point to hurry. If you don't, this will happen. If you want to avoid this kind of embarrassment, take your time. It's really worth it, and it's going to improve your success rate dramatically. Tip number 9. Use the like new option in the market. Sure, the equipment might have slightly lower durability, but if you're low on cash, every bit counts. Tip number 10. Play with a team. This is a team game, and if you're struggling, even the auto match is a good option. Worst case scenario is gonna give the enemy something to shoot at. Best case scenario, they're gonna carry your sorry ass. Bonus tip. Consider ammo and attachment price when choosing your gun. Let's take the SVDS as an example. It's not the cheapest gun out there, but it has access to some of the cheapest ammo in the game. That's always something to consider. If you'd like a full breakdown on what I believe to be a good setup on the cheap, watch the video on screen now.